Hello, happy Wednesday. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, I made it. I made it here. I'm late, but I made it. I ate a pizza, which was really hot, and I just realized I burned the roof of my mouth, even though I was trying to eat slow and take it easy. So that'll be fun for the next couple of hours, right? Everyone loves that. It's so funny how it doesn't matter how many times you do it, you're always like, how did that happen? Why did that happen? Oh no. Like, what an interesting thing to happen to your body. Like you're like it's too hot, and to remind you it's too hot, like we're going to like have this weird feeling in your roof of your mouth for a while, and maybe next time you won't make the same stupid mistake. But I mean, I'm like, however many years old I am, and I'm still making the same mistake. So okay, whatever. We were going to play Vintage Story today, but Planet Crafter went and did something cheeky and released the update. They was it last week? They put up a teaser video, sort of saying what was going to come, what was going to happen, and then they released it yesterday, just out of the blue. And so I thought, you know what? We played a lot of Planet Crafter in the beginning during the last update, and I love this game, so I thought maybe we would just jump in here today and give it a look and see what's new and see if we can build the new things and see how they work. I started running it. I couldn't figure it out. It looks like some of the new stuff is unlocked slowly as the game is like sort of loaded in. And I'm not to the frog level yet, so we may do a little bit of building. I think it's going to be fun. We got about 3 hours, so let's see how far we can get. I thought first we'd just look at space trading update is not available for everyone. The terraformation of the planet will go even further. Introduction of FROGS. You'll be able to send new rockets to space in game Terra tokens, or the TTs as I like to call them. Are you ready to push for exploration further in the new biomes? There's a cute little video. Your save files will transfer seamlessly, so you can do the update or you can start over. By popular demand, drones can now harvest algae and vegetables, which is big, right? Because you had to like, that was the only thing that wasn't automated. You had to like go over there and pick food. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. And then look at these frogs. Look at these cool frogs. Frogs. All right, so changelog for 0.8. New space trading system. Receive trading rockets recipes by mail after you've reached the breathable stage. The new space trading platform will allow you to send a rocket containing items to be sold in space. Who's up there? Who's up there? And then once the player has enough tokens, he or she can buy items and be added to return the content. All right, good. In order to gain tokens easily, the player can use drones to fill the rockets and set it up automatically launch once full. That's really cool. New terraforming planets, frogs appear in the wild and amphibian stages reached. Other frog eggs can be modified in the incubator once unlocked, so just like the butterflies. Community feedback and base improvements. Drones can now collect algae, vegetables, wheat, cocoa. Just set demand for those items and you just buy them. Hold on a sec. Just clearing my throat as I speak at long intervals here. Let's see. The destructor can now be set up to automatically destroy its content once full. Oh man, no more pressing the red button. No more pressing the red button. That's really cool, right? This is what I was talking about the last time we played it, is that I had these destructors set up to take the excess, and then I have to go over there and press it, which is kind of fun, right? I set them in a place where I would always kind of walk by and press the red button. Whatever's in there was just destroyed. So now it truly is the sync from Satisfactory, right? It's something where you can set it up, and once the drones are filling all your containers, they can drop the excess there and then just destroy it. It's very cool. It's like the completion of the automation loop, right? Silkworms, bee larvae don't share the same recipe anymore. Okay. That's good. That's very good, actually. So there's no more like, get a silkworm, try again, bee larva. Oh, there goes my bee video. There goes my bee video. 2 new 3x3 inhabitant modules unlocked via space trading. A new way bigger container via, okay, interesting. So maybe new storage. Foundations and stairs now strapped to the launch platform. Cool. The cooking station is back. New optimization techniques to improve FPS. Good. New biome. Access to the top of the meteor crater. Let's fly over there and check that out. Ooh. You hear the game in the background? What's going on back here? Oh God. We're in a purple stage. All right, hold on. Let's finish reading these notes really quick. I've just left it running so that it keeps going. Let's see. One new meteor event. A big change appears in the world once amphibian stage is reached. Can you find it? 6 new achievements. Some food items now give temporary bonuses. New items. Space trading rocket. Multiple frog eggs. Mutagen T4. Thank God that noise has stopped. Terra token chips. Amphibian farm. New cooking recipes. Fish stew. Baked beans. Cookies, cake, and croissant. There they are. All right, good. New items to buy and unlock via the space 3x3. So there's a bunch of cool stuff to buy. Colored sofa. Drone T2. All right. And then some balance and some upgrades. All right, this looks great. So much. I mean, like when was the last update? I don't know. March? What month is it? I have no clue. I have no concept of time. Here we are. Okay, so after months of hard work, I finally managed to find my way to a Centennial unlocking process and unlock the space trading rocket on your system. Usually, terraformers are not able to use this, but it should help you. Chances of surviving are greatly improved when activating. I have no way to tell if you're still alive or not. It could be, yeah, where is it going? All right, and then if we hit Q, there it is. Space trading rocket. And we have all that stuff, so we can build it. And I don't think, just by looking at just by glancing, there's nothing else that's new in here. So that's it so far. Oh, big surprise, I'm running out of water. Now, for those of you who had the joy of watching me play this the last time, you'll know that I stopped eating and drinking because I found it to be annoying. And I would just play until I died and then just start back to wherever I was. I'll admit, I was a little scrappy towards the end of my playthrough of Planet Crafter. And I think the reason I'm a little scrappy is that once you make a breathable planet like I have here, can breathe outside, and you no longer need oxygen, the water and the food become annoying to me. Like, I want to build and explore. So like having to like deal with the water and the food still in the late game annoys me. And it's just it's a Draxism. I'll admit it. Like, annoying for the sake of being annoyed. Oh, we got some drones moving. But so I just played like the last. Yeah, I realize that, but it's a video game. It's not like it's real life. I just think there should be like maybe an implant that just, gives you nutrients and you can like get water out of the air into a bag or something. I don't know. It's space. It's a video game. Can I get an unlock where I have to eat and drink a whole lot less? Hey, Beard. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Haven't played in a long time, but I'm still waiting until it comes out fully. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm X from Ollie. I really am. Beard, it's a great game now, and when they complete it, it will be an amazing journey from start to finish because it's grown so much in the last couple of years. And we did that playthrough at the beginning of the year on stream, and we got to the end. I was sort of like, wouldn't it change? And now we're back. We've just got some few things to unlock. I think it'll be fun to start afresh when it's all done. And I gotta believe, I mean, if they're working towards version 1, this is 0.8, version 0.8. So maybe one more update and then release. If we're thinking, it's summer, so does that mean like in the spring of next year they could release the game? I don't think my demands about food are too far off base either, Molly. I forgot you can just eat the things out of the bag. Okay, so, oh yeah, see, here's a death box right here where I died. So we need to build this thing. So we need 3 circuit boards, a rocket engine, super alloy, and uranium. I have no idea where anything is. I know that will surprise you. I think Yeah, wait, isn't that what I said? So 2 more updates. So maybe another update come Christmas time. That's 0.9 because it's June, right? And then maybe a full release in the spring of next year with 1.0. What did I say? Do 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 do. Oh, there's some chips. There's those. I feel like there was some of those big bars around here somewhere. Oh, there's that. Super alloy, a rocket engine, and chips. I think these chips are over here. Cobalt, white, pink, magnesium, silicon. Whoa. I have so much of that. Wait, where is the made stuff? Hello? I feel like it was over here. Powder, water, meth. Oh man, that's hilarious. CPUs. What do I need? 3 and a rocket. All right, so we just need super alloy, and I feel like I put super alloy over here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so we can build one of these, right? Yeah, it's blowing up out there. It's all coming back to us, right? No. How do I stop? All right, so now we have enough. I also think that this is one of the things that, like, late game happens too much. Like, I don't know what the timer is on it, but it just seems like it's like blowing up all the time, right? I guess I shouldn't complain. Look at all this shit. Hey, oh, ow! It just hit me. Hey, there's a human down here, man. Careful. There's some interesting noises going on. Like some clicking. Let's drink the water. Man, I think if it hits me again, it'll kill me. It's super loud. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. There, that should... Uh-oh, I just died. All right, I turned it down. I wonder why it was so loud. Maybe it'll be better now. Let me know.com. Where was I? Oh boy. How much did I lost everything that was in the inventory. Oh, I don't remember what happens when you die. I was down here somewhere, right? Oh, it was right here. Yeah, we need all of that. That would have been devastating if we had lost all that. Super quiet now? Oh, hilarious. All right, hold on. Hold on. Smash. Oh, you did that and it moved the slider away. The problem is this, is that those storms are just stupid loud, right? Like we should probably just need to do this, right? Do 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 do. I need to eat. Yeah, it feels like you. And we talked about this the last time. Is that once I got the oxygen thing taken care of, it just feels like I'm constantly having to eat and drink. Like I'm always like, oh shit, again. Like it feels like I just ate and drank. It feels a little like the balance isn't right. And maybe it's just because you're not having to worry about the water or the oxygen, because the oxygen forces you to get inside. And then when you're inside, you're like, oh, I should eat and drink. But because you don't have to worry about the oxygen, we're doing like I do stuff like this where I'm just standing outside talking or trying to think what I'm going to do next. And then I'm just ticking away at it. And before I know it, it's like all gone. All right. So how big is this thing? And can we rotate? We can rotate it. We can't, it looks like we can snap it in there, but it won't allow us to. So I think we try to put it here because there's a teleporter upstairs. Maybe we do. Oh, maybe we can get it to something like. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the new trading thing. Oh, TTs. Oh boy. Terra tokens allow you to buy items and blueprints. Some items on your planet have value, insert value items. Okay. After a given time, the rocket will be back and you will gain Terra tokens. Once you have enough Terra tokens, hey, new blueprint received. Fish display. Nice. We're still unlocking stuff over here. Send the rocket once again. It will return with the selected items. You can automate the process with the drones and multiple trading rockets. So, so if we have these things, is this saying how many I have? 7 or the trade value 150. Customize. Oh, this is what we can buy. Customized sofa, locker storage 2. We need 5,000. So we need to. We can just launch it. I launched it empty. Oh boy. So, we should have traded these pulsars we had on us. Okay, so hey, we launched it. Oh, we should have tried to ride it and smash it into the ground. There's a lot of failures just now. A lot of failures just now. The trade rocket will return in 570 seconds. For those of you watching on YouTube, you're going to be loving this because you won't have to wait the 570 seconds. All right, everything we need is in everything that we need to unlock is in there. So let's actually we can do. Whoa, we could look at what that just unlocked. The fish thing, Station 1. Starting over is gonna be tough too because you become so reliant upon the teleporter, right, for everything. Insert a fish egg to see the fish. Oh, it's like a butterfly display. Tree bark. Show me where the tree bark is. Like, I don't know where, like it hasn't, you know what the crazy thing is that it hasn't been that long and I've already forgotten. I logged in for about 10 minutes before we started streaming just to so that I wouldn't be completely bonkers. Oh, look at this stuff. This is like a Drax dump box right here. I'm like, I don't know where all this goes. I'm just going to dump this here. Let's take some of this to try to sell, right? I feel like I made a sign. Plant stuff. Aha. All right. Plant seeds, food seeds, plant. So maybe they're here. Oh, yeah. Tree bark. Okay. Where do you want to? Let's put a little guy on a wall here, huh? How about right here? Oh, and then you can put like a so it'll be like a singing bass master, huh? Very cool. All right, where are we on? I went in here and I looked, and under blueprints, we've got everything unlocked all the way down. Under terraforming, this is stuff. This is actually these two things are new, and they're at 425 and 450. So I should have these unlocked already, but I got to the point in the game where there wasn't any more real progression. And so I just was like, okay, we were also streaming it. So I was like, let's just move on. And then under here, it's the same thing. Like I never got to this aquarium too, because I was just like, what's the point? And then we've got frog eggs and a fish farm, which I just didn't do. I was like, all right, let's come back next time. So it's kind of going to hurt us here, but I think mostly what we're going to rely on now is the rocket. I mean, we need to increase biomass, right? And we could build some more things that do that for us. Butterfly farm too. Silk generators. Outdoor farms actually produce plants and insects, which is great. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just looking here. Bum, bum. All right, so let's fly over. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's fly over and look at. Let's try not to screw up this. How many more seconds do I have? Man, I really just. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so we need to increase the biomass number. Now I kind of want to move this. I want to. Oh boy, Drax, come on. I want to move this teleporter down here because I don't think we're gonna go up here anymore. Boop. Hi. Oh, I logged in and I immediately took apart something by accident. Show me a teleporter. All right. And then we'll name this Rocket Town. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's. So I've been playing a classical playlist from. Let's play this. Let's play a jazz playlist. I've been playing a classical playlist from Pretzel, which is who I use for my just the music of the stream. Right, it's certified to be, it's not going to get hit, and it's been for the last 60 days. I've had no problems, but in the last 2 days, every other song, Twitch is like, nope, that's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit. So I have to fill out these forms every time. It's so annoying. It makes me want to stop using the service. So let's play it. That was all classical. Let's play a little jazz today and see if it gets hit again. But I think I don't want to deal with that, and I don't want to get hit on a copyright. So I know that I can't because I'm paying for the service, and they guarantee that you will not. They will fix it, but it's just filling out the form every time it's like multiple strikes now on multiple songs, and you're like, come on, how is this happening? How is this happening? I don't know. So let's try to maybe generate more biomass. And what's the best way to do that? Water life collectors? No, we have a bunch of these out back. I'll show them to you so you can laugh at how bad they are. Flower spreaders. Oxygen, energy, and plants. Plants 11. Plants 435. Beehive 2. We're gonna make more bees. I mean, look at that. 358. You could do rockets too, right? So we need bee larvae, tree bark, fertilizer 2, and bio. Oh my gosh, there's another event. Now you might remember this fun time. Oh, there's a bee in here. Oh, you know why? It's because I was shooting a bee video, and and so I was making a bunch of bees. All right, so we need uncommon lava. Yeah, it's purple. Is it quieter this time? Is it not blowing your eardrums out? It's quieter for me, that's for sure. Mutagen. Mutagen and fertilizer. Mutagen and fertilizer. I also think that the design of my base is not correct. I think it could be better. I don't think it's going to make fertilizer. Nope. What do we need? Algae, eggplant, sulfur. And we know why that is, because this stuff's just sitting over here. We don't have any eggplant. Did I eat it all? Oh, there's a couple of them. Looks like I have fertilizer 2 sitting here. What? I think the sulfur's on the wrong side of the building too. Yeah, I think I was thinking that it was going to be this amazing setup, but in the end, it doesn't, because of the way that the problem with it is that I was thinking I was thinking the way I would set it up once upon a time. And now it's, there we go. Now with the automation, it just changes the way in which you make things. I think that's going to be it. Yeah. All right. All right. So we got 2 of those. And then we need mutagen, which is bacteria sample. Maybe we have water. We do. All right. And then we put this sulfur back. Like the sulfur needs to be on this side of the room. Maybe one more. Come on, you can do it. All right. And then remember, you got to take it out of there. You don't want to forget it. All right. So that should... I was also doing something hilarious, right? Where I was like trying to make this look out the window, beautiful thing. And then I realized I needed like 600 fish tanks, which I built all around, which I wanted this to be more of like a promenade where you just kind of walk around and look out the window. And so like this, it's typical Drax fashion. I built this huge room to house all of this stuff. And then within like a day, it was already full. All right, so uncommon, this and this. Got to hit the research button, Drax. There we go. And then we'll do the same here. And now if I read those patch notes right, yeah, they split it. So we should get a B every time instead of this constant ridiculousness, right? And then we're going to need some tree bark, some T2, and some bioplastic. Now, if I remember in this garbage plant here, I had 1 T2, no bioplastic. Oh, there was a fertilizer right there. Oh, Drax. Oh, surprise! I'm thirsty. Here's the failure of these things for me. I'm like, I needed like C or something like that. So I was just taking all of them and throwing them on the ground right here. And so the change in the trash can now, if it automatically does it, you could just set a couple trash cans down here and tell it, hey, listen, pull out the A's and the B's of these ones and trash them immediately so that you get a constant, the ones you want. Let's go and take the ones that you want. Where did I'm like, I put those trash cans, oh yeah, they're right here. So, oh yeah, look at enabled, automatically destroys full container. Oh, but there's nothing like pressing that button, right? All right, so this shouldn't fill up, right? Because all of the way I have my automation set up is very like simple-minded. They feed all of the crates that are in here, and then they're pulling from all the different miners. And as those miners pull, they're pulling the excess and putting it into these 2 guys right here to keep the miners mining exactly what. Because, you know, the miners don't mine. If they're mining the blue stuff, right, they're also mining iron and magnesium and on silicon. And you don't want all that. You want it to keep destroying that stuff. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. Yep, they're dropping them off. All right, so that's still working. Good. What am I doing? Tree bark. I fertilized. I needed T2 fertilizer and a bioplast. I saw more fertilizer T2 somewhere. Remember? Wait, did we go down the right side? Plant stuff. Yeah, Drax, this stuff. This stuff, huh? Is there bioplast somewhere too? Nitro, meth, water, powder. Oh, powder I think is... Okay, that's red. Oxygen, food, seeds, plants. Doo-doo. All right, so a couple of tree barks. Wait, I saw it somewhere. Organization is funny. Makes a cloudy day sunny. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, look at this. All right, that makes sense. Makes a Drax think of honey, what to do. They're right here. All right, so we've got everything we need to make. We're gonna have 3 bees, so we actually need 1 more tree bark. 1 more tree bark, please. And then the bioplast, which I don't, it's got to be over here, right? Bio. Empty. Empty. Shit. Wait, where do you... Oh, I think we make that. Son of a biscuit. Mushroom, silicon, and water. There's no way that any of that is on this side. There's water on this side, right? Mushrooms we have, right? Tell me we've got some mushrooms. 1. Okay. We need 3 of them. Oh, thank God. And then silicon should be over here somewhere. Hello, hi. Yeah, iron, okay. And then water, maybe. So I guess let's see. Cool. No. Is it 2 and 2? Is that what's happening? Yeah. So it's not gonna be enough. 2 mushrooms, 1 silicon. So I need 2 more mushrooms. 2 more mushrooms. Would it be cool if you stepped in the teleporter and it actually like teleported you? Do you know how many times I would do that by accident? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let's put these 2 in here. So this is just like, the thought process is not correct. All right, so we got 4 of those. I think I'm only gonna have 3 bees though, right? All right. Hey, bee. Oh, hey, bee. All right, I got 3 bees. There's another bee in here just by chance. Fuck no. All right, we can do 3 of them. Up. Where are we gonna put them? There seem to be some just, it looks like Drax had already done this by just like flying right over here and dropping one. That doesn't look like me at all, right? And technically we should put these can be, you can pull honey out of them. So we should put them close to each other so that you could put some automation in at some point if I were to think into the future. Right, because these should have... Whoa, are they giving off bees now too? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. That's amazeballs. Can I just eat the honey? Oh, I can. All right, so wait, we should be able to do... Yeah, we just need tree bark and T2 fertilizer. All right, hold on. This... Oh, yeah, all right. Look at this. The trade guy is back. Open space trading. Okay, so we can fill the stuff in here. So they'll buy pulsar tokens, engines. All right, so let's just give them all of those that we pulled. Okay, so wait, I take back. Hey, Julie, hello. How are you? How's the update? Oh, so far, Drax has screwed it up 6 ways to Sunday, but it's good. This is the new trading platform. It's a much smaller, I attached it to it's its own building you build. It looks like this, much smaller. And then there's a little terminal here where you can buy stuff. So you can buy all the new stuff is buyable, right? The customized bed, the new eggs, the extended compartments, the extended storage. But I immediately just hit the button and sent the rocket up with nothing in it and then had to wait for it to return because so you got to fill it up with stuff that you want to sell, and what you want to sell in true Planet Crafter, it can't be like in this screen. It's here telling you here are the items that have value. I've got some high quality food back at the house. I got a bunch of yellows and greens, so let's go back and grab a bunch of this shit and give it to the rocket to make some money to build it. And then there's frogs, but I don't have that unlocked yet because I don't have enough stuff. But yeah, it's a solid little update so far. Fun. I think it adds a whole nother layer to the game that if we were playing from the start to now, we would be trading and buying and it would sort of integrate because as soon as the planet's breathable, you can start using it. So I think for us veterans who've played the game a long time, it's probably going to be like, oh, okay, cool. And maybe on our next full playthrough, it'll have like more of a lasting moment. I read some of the forums today and there was already people like, it's unbalanced, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's early access and they just released it. I mean, can some people just not be happy? Is that what's going on in this world? Oh, these automatically can flush now when they're full. The compactors. Bum bum. Okay, show me where all my stuff is. Yeah, true. People are never happy. Can't just be like, cool, it's a brand new game. I mean, there's new stuff to do in the game. We love it. We could give up one of these. And then there's probably, I feel like I had like a bunch of, yeah. Let's just feed it all of those. Hi, take me to Rocket Town. Oh. All right, wait. We should have. How many? All right, how many slots are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. Station 1, please. I know there was a bunch of green in there too, right? Red and green. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually a brilliant idea because I think the reason we stopped playing a couple of months ago is because I'm like, okay, there's nothing left to do, right? We've kind of done everything, and then I have like overfilled all of my crates with everything, and so I'm like, what do I do with all this stuff? And now you suddenly have a new carrot to chase, right? All right, we're one shy, but I'm gonna let it be. All right, so then we come over here, and we say, current inventory value 120. That is awful. These probably don't have, oh, they have 2 tera. These ones have 10. So what do we need to be like farming? Rockets, computer boards. I think we can build another one of these platforms. We could have multiple trade rockets going. Or we just need to like, so yeah, you know, this, all right, so I see. We're probably gonna get to this day, but like you could set up an automator to keep this thing just piling in money, right? So you could have it pulling from like the green mine, right? Where it's getting uranium, and have it building bars constantly. And those bars are then being transported here to be loaded onto this rocket so that every time, and I think you saw it, it was on the rocket. It had like, once this is full, shoot the rocket off. So big surprise, I'm running out of water. So then once the rocket's full of the things that you've made, then it'll fire off. So you could just have this whole automation line. You wouldn't even have to do anything. Once it's set up, it will pull the uranium for the mine, build the green rods, and the green rods will fill into the rocket, and the rocket will fire. And that'll just keep happening and happening and happening until forever. All right. I like it. I like it. I talked about it a little bit, like my design of my cool new house that I did right before we stopped playing. There it is over there. I built it with like my old school way of thinking, which is I'm going to build something that's very accessible for me when I need to get something. What I needed to build was a building, and this is something for next time when we play from the start to finish, probably in the final version of the game, but I needed to build something that was built for automation and not necessarily for me. For me to show up once in a while and say, hey, I need this part that's already built in a case somewhere. Like, you need to fully automate everything so that no matter whatever you need to build out of the queue menu, you've got all the raw components. They're built, they're in storage, and they're ready to go. And the automation's done all of that for you. That's the end game, right? In terms of like getting it set up. So wait, does this guy, so I feel like someone told me this, that like these things put out bees. And I was just like, whatever, I'm too good for that, or whatever. So the farms can be automated now also. So we need to set up. So these can supply now. So we need it to supply. Yeah, Julia, I think there's probably a couple of hours maybe worth of play here. I mean, if you want, I mean, you could redesign your whole setup and like have some fun. I mean, there's some hours more of gameplay because if I think probably if you were like me, you stopped because you were like, okay, there's nothing left to do. Well, now there's like a whole new level of like things to do based on your current save, right? So you don't have to like start all the way over. All right, so we're gonna have it supply mushrooms. And this one is, what are these onions? Squash seeds. Supply squash seeds, please, or squash. And this one as well. And then we'll go set up. We'll go set up the bins to actually pull these in. While we're trading some new stuff. I want to unlock a couple of these things from the trader. I mean, at this rate, we're going to have to speed it up a little bit. I only have so much time today. I'm like, where do I click on this thing? These are beans. Oh, we can make bean soup now too. All right, so supply beans and beans. Remember when I was like, I couldn't figure out the supply and demand thing? No, of course you don't, because I knew exactly what I was doing. Oh man. You spend, for those of you that are not streamers or spend a lot of time talking to yourself in a microphone, and then I double down on that by then watching myself as I'm editing YouTube, you realize like how stupid you can be sometimes, and your little, like what you say, the tics you say, the way you say things, how you say things. And if you can't handle being overly critical of yourself, then like this is not something you should get into. Because yeah, it shows you who you are. Hey guy, how you doing? Okay, what the hell was I doing? Oh, I was gonna automate this. So I've got a bunch of bins randomly somewhere, yeah, right here. All right, let's put this in here and grab that out. So this is honey. Makes a bee think of honey, what to do. So we don't want to do any of that. So we want it to demand honey and bring in the honey from the combs. Which I wonder if we have any of the combs out there supplying honey. I guess we're going to find out. Oh, this is all the special stuff. And I'm supplying these, I guess, because the constructors that are trying to build stuff with this are pulling this in, but yeah, so that was honey. I don't necessarily think this is the best method, so let's, oh man, we got a ton of honey here. Let's get that to stop. We're gonna eat some honey, that's for sure. So this one we should demand beans. I demand beans. How many are in there? 1, 2. Yep. Oh boy, that was fast. Holy shit! Look at how fast they work. All right. So this was a hang up from the last version, which everyone will now forget about, is that you couldn't auto harvest the food. You had to like constantly be over there and doing it. So now the food is being harvested and it'll continue to grow. And so these should get to capacity now. You don't have to deal with that. All right, so, and it kind of changes what we were doing here. So this one's obviously mushrooms. It's so nice indeed. Yeah. Oh, and Julie, they did it on algae too now. So you don't have to go and harvest the algae. You can have it supply and demand the algae too. So it'll pull it out of the water. And what's crazy about that is that if you watched a lot of Planet Crafter streamers, especially during the last part of it, like they were building their bases over the algae collectors in a certain way so that they could get pulled out, or an easy pull from the water. And so like now all of that's moot because you can just put them anywhere and do it. Yeah, it's good. All right, so we want to, oh damn, yeah. We want to demand mushrooms. Boom. Oh my God, someone has a honey problem. Okay, let's stop this nonsense. I guess we'll put some of that back in there. So wait, what do we have everything? There was just 3 of them, right? There was beans, mushrooms, and so this last one is going to be squash. Demand the squash, which looks like an onion to me. and we're just going to be eating honey. All right. I set that up right. So maybe we're just... Do we pull the squash from over there, or are they just busy? Busy, busy, busy. All right, where is... You know when you haven't played a game for a while and you like got to get your brain back into it? Now, it hasn't been long on this one, so it's not bad. Like, what did I play recently where like I was like... when we played Traveler's Rest yesterday, I'm like, I don't need to play the... Please, I don't need to play the tutorial. I'm a master at this game. So it's like, okay, cool, great. And then I'm just standing like in the tavern and I'm like, wait, how do I start again? I've played enough Planet Crafter though. I know how to get back into it. Right. I was trying to push my biomass up. Oh, you know what? Maybe these fish tanks have a big biomass pull too, right? Show me fish tanks. That looks like a fish tank. It's not. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom. What was I building? I was building these. Plants and insects. And this builds, animals at 4 per second. My problem is the whole fertilizer bullshit, right? T2 fertilizer, oxygen, and then we need fish. Yeah, I remember I was like trying to push towards something right at the very... Hey, new Terra tokens gain 120! Yes! Is it... Oh yeah, look at that, right in the middle of the screen here. TT's 120. I got some TT's in my pocket. All right, so we know that high quality food is worth something. Oh, look at it, tells you 2 Terra tokens. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So what do we need to make... What do we need to make this? Show me high fruit, honey and beans. So we can make one of them. Where did I put this? So this is the new problem, right? I don't know where... I need to rethink the whole food situation over there, but... All right, thank you. And thank you. We got a ton of honey. I don't think we have enough beans. Warning, hydration level low. Come on. Doesn't it feel like I just had water like an hour ago? Oh. Wait. If it's full, it can't output something? This seems like weren't those prices like in the 5,000s? 5,000! One more maybe? Well, I'm in the high quality food business. Okay, so let's clean out the rest of this the excess sort. Look at that. All right, so let's take these dudes and these guys and go get some water. I also made it so that like the water was I'm having a hard time. I always have a hard time finding the exit for some reason. I made it so that the water was easy to get. Made like a drinking fountain, but I still can't get it right. Your gauge is already full. Oh yeah, that was like my funny joke to myself that I was gonna start saying in real life. Oh, Drax, your gauge is already full. Automatically launches rocket when the inventory is full. Enabled. Maybe next time? There'll be no next time. Save that last time for me. Oh, so we can't look at the space trading thing while the rocket's away? All right, well, that's probably another 120, so we're at 300. I guess what we need to do now is think about making big amounts of the high quality merchandise, if you will. What does it take to make one of these? The bioplast part is going to be a pain in the ass, right? There's no nitrogen on this side. Something's missing. Mushrooms and silicon and water. So let's pull some mushrooms, which is, oh, look at that. I got the right one. Let's pull all of them. I don't think, okay. So silicon and water must be on this side. Yep. It's good to know. I'm my own automation at this point. Oh. It's like a weird... Oh, then it's like, nope, couldn't do it. I'll go one more time around the moon. Oh, we're out of something. Shazbot. Probably water. How does that work? Hi. No, it's not water. Where the hell was it pulling silicon from? Right? That's what it needed. It has water. This is the basics. Silicon is right. Not there. It's here. Do we use it all? No, it just can't get it. I don't understand. I don't reckon I understand what's going on. Yeah, that's what it was. For some, oh, you know what it is? It's that there's two, right? It emptied. No, I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, need another one of those. I wish when you hovered here, it showed you what it was. I guess it probably doesn't expect you to do what I'm doing, which is like the poor man's way of making stuff. All right. So we got biomass. And now we need all of that stuff in zeolite and nitrogen. So I don't know about the nitrogen part. Nitrogen's coming from those things that pull to the ground. Meth, oh, yeah, there's a ton of it. Okay, so that's definitely in range of this. So it's not that it's not getting. It could be aluminium. Zeolite, the white is pretty far away, right? It's somewhere around here. Yeah, it's not reaching this. It's what it's this. This is the problem, right? And I think my other question about that one is it being supplied from somewhere? Okay, well, shit. Aluminium, iron, silicon, nitrogen, bioplast, right? Well, aluminium and iron are like right here. Yeah, plenty of aluminium, plenty of iron. I don't get it. And that's well within range. The silicon is what's out of range. But again, for some reason. Okay. Come on, let's do it. All right. This is hilarious. Is that the word I'm looking for? These are worth 10 Terra tokens. So and that's the business we're in, the Terra token business. All right. So more silicon. I don't understand. It's like not reaching this. Why isn't more silicon coming in there too? And then the white makes sense because it's like all the way back here. And I wonder where are we pulling this from somewhere? We're demanding it. Oh, it filled back in. I think we've got something out there that's mining it. I mean, like, what do we unlock first is the question. Like, I want to see the bigger storage units be kind of cool. What are we missing? Bio. Gonna be out of silicon again too. Someone watching this is like, why don't you just automate it? I'm like, well. I just missed it. I just missed it. Well. Oh, last biomass. Okay. So, how did these guys do? Lots of honey. It's just the random shit. And then this last one, no, this one. Wait, where the heck is the... Wait, where the heck is... Here. No. Mushrooms? Do I have... I don't have one that's pulling... Oh, Drax, what happened here? That's honey. I really should just rearrange these to put the first ones. So do I not have one that's doing eggplant? Son of a...
Drax?
Son of a Drax. Too many new games, too many updates, not enough time. Beard, I could not agree with you more. I feel like there's just like... I was thinking today, like I kind of wanted to continue to play Traveler's Rest, but like I'm going to take a big break and I want to play this game before I do because I want to make a little content with it. And like just crazy how many games and coming out in summertime. And Technotone, hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday. How the heck are you, man? How's the big GB in the sky? Let's demand eggplant. All right, and then let's trash some of this honey, right? To make room. Hope you're having a good day. Whoa, did you see it? It automatically did it. That was amazing. I love it. It's like they listened to me. Doo-doo. Oh, no, we gotta demand it, Drax. We gotta demand that eggplant. Craftopia and Night of the Dead both just put out big updates. At least I've basically seen all the new Conan stuff, so that can sideline it for a bit. I've never played Craftopia, but it's always been on my list. Overcast today in London, nice and cool though. That is nice. It was nice here today. Molly and I took a long walk. It was beautiful. The sun was actually out. It was crazy. I don't think I played Night of the Dead either. So wait, what's happening here? We're demanding it, but we're not getting any. Let's do... Okay, first off, what... Okay, I just filled them up. Yeah, okay. Got a lot of questions. Let's put them all in there. I never quite know where anything is in my own house. All right, so the white is resupplying because it's all back in there again. To make this easier, it would be better if it, was redesigned. I know my hydration level's low. Can I carry a drinking... Drax, you could make water bottles. Too many games and updates to keep up with them all. So much FOMO. Yeah, I want to spend more time. Like I almost think I'll have a little bit more time actually because this computer is going into a box next Tuesday, and I'm gonna have a gaming laptop, which is simple. I won't be able to do any kind of craziness on it. Like it won't be able to handle like editing and all that stuff. So I couldn't just like do some chill gaming, right? It might be just like me and some games catching up, just quiet time with Drax and games. Craftopia just changed the game considerably. Went from an unlock a new island mechanic to a giant seamless world. Whoa, that sounds like it's up my alley. 60 tokens. Is it coming back? Wait, where is it? Here it comes. Was it SpaceX that uses the reusable rocket? So now we got 180 tokens. Very cool. Very cool. Well done, guys. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right. So we'll put all those guys in there. I did Transstation to Station after seeing your YouTube video. Nice puzzle and potential, but feels more like a game I'd want on my phone and not PC. Technotone, I'm telling you, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I think it would be a perfect iPad game for just like on the plane, chilling out. I'm not a fan of that. I still believe that the graphics in that game are they're beautiful. They're just absolutely beautiful. The Gaming Zen video on this Thursday, I cut a bunch of stuff out of that game and used it for that. I just think it looks great. I love that. I love that kind of look of it. But I mean, it's not going to get any different, right? That's the game. So we'll see when it releases what it's like. But if you're into that kind of puzzle game, fantastically done, right? Oh, and thanks for watching my YouTube video. It still needs some polish, but already seems a lot better than it was before. All right, well, I mean, it's on my list, and most people have said pretty good things. Current inventory value 110, and I'm almost as much as I have total. All right, so what? Cocoa seeds are 75. Weed seeds. Cooking stations 500. Extended living compartments. These are big compartments. 10,000 tokens. So these are like, I think these are good. Like they're set far enough where like you've got to get to. You need to be selling a lot of stuff. A little wonky on. It looks like we need some UI improvement here, but other than that. I would like to see the tier 2 ones, but I don't know that in the hour and a half I have to play today, we can make it to 5,000 tokens. I just don't. I don't know if we can make it. Fabric's made from silk, right? Night of the Dead is my favorite zombie game. It's more tower defense survival with crazy traps and hordes every night. I much prefer to 7 Days. I've played 7 Days to Die, and I get it. It's 7 Days to Die is a tower game. It's with the cloak of a survival game, right? Because all you're really, if you watch really hardcore 7 Days to Die fan, those people they're just building a trap for the 7th day. And then they go through that, and then they spend the next days it's a tower game without towers though. They spend the next 7 days building the trap better and building the trap better and building the trap better. And I remember thinking like, I like the survival aspect of the game, and the game's okay, but like there was a couple streamers last year that I watched pretty consistently. I watched for them, and they just happened to be playing it, and it never really did it for me. And as soon as I figured out the game loop, I was like, oh. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, especially if you like watching zombies die in horrific ways, right? I mean, let's just send this. Very popular game. Oh man, we forgot it. We could have pushed the damn thing again and messed it up. Okay. I feel like there was some automation that we could do to make this. I never get a chance to learn 7 Days on my own. I was thrust into it with pros every time. Yeah, I've never played by myself either. I've always played with people. And people who have been playing the game for a long, long time, right? I mean, I guess I own that game. I've played it, but it was like 2 years ago, I think. Okay, so this didn't fill back up. Is it on demand? Yeah, it's demand. It's weird. And that's demand too. Yeah, they're like thinking to the next level, right? You're like, okay, I'm ready to do it. And they're like, okay, so we're on to the next one. Let's just build a bunch of these. Yeah, I can't think of a zombie game I've played that I actually have stuck with. I am Planet Zomboid, as we know, is not my favorite game. I think it's fine. And there are parts of it that I like, but if I'm to take a pro and cons list like I do to most games, I think it would be pretty evident that my cons, and this is personal preference, nothing else, far outweighed the pros for Planet Zomboid. I just, yeah, I know it's called Project Zomboid, but I think Planet Zomboid's a better name for it. That's my first in the pros and cons. But I don't want to, I mean, so many people enjoy the game. Aren't these being mined somewhere? Pulsar crystals? Hi. Moon station, ring station, blue station. Blue station, ring station, yellow station, and white station. There's 2 blue stations. Blue 2. What does blue 2 mean? Oh, so this is actually blue 1, right? Because these guys are pulling...
Drax?
Drax? That's me, Malls. That's full. Where does blue... Oh, and blue 1... Blue station 1 is where we're getting super. Why isn't it destroying cobalt? We should be full. Yeah, right. These should be full. These should be full of super alloy. We're not destroying cobalt for some reason. Station 1, please. Hi, are you guys not taking in cobalt? You are not. Oh, that explains it. I wonder why I did that. Was I low on cobalt or something? You're still bashing rocks and they're doing all the fancy stuff. That's like most games I play. Oh, it's not taking them out of here, by the way. That's brilliant, Drax. It's pulling them from the case first. It doesn't do me any good. That doesn't do me any good. Hello, where? Okay, this is, let me guess. Okay. Okay. So, interesting. Oh, that's right. We can make these now too. We can make them, but they're not being farmed anywhere. So that's like, can we make one? No. Hydration level low. Is anyone else surprised that's happening to me? I know. I'm honestly thinking about like just dying on the floor so that I can have full water again instead of walking out and getting water. That's how sparky I am about it. You know what another good thing would have been to do was to count how many, oh, whoops. Did I pull that out of there? How many slots there are in the rocket. All right, so this is the drinking fountain. No, I always go the wrong way. Like the drinking fountain's the other way. I made a ladder into the water. Are you happy, game? I drank some water. How much far? 200 seconds. So when, oh, I just realized it's also pulling a new seed in once in a while. It's kind of crazy. How are we doing here? Good. So it only harvests it when it's full. I'll bet all the boxes are full. And then you guys, this is crazy to me. Has it always been that way? That they produced bees? I don't remember. God, all of that painful bee gathering. And now it's like, just build a level 2 bee thing Drax, and you'll be fine, right? Fertilizer bioplasty. Bioplasty is just such a pain in the ass to make, right? Mushroom, silicon, and water. This is the side with the water, right? Okay. So how much space do I have? Not a lot. Mushrooms, which we put like here. Yeah. No, those are eggplants, Tracks. These are mushrooms. Yeah. Oh man, there's just computer chips sitting in here. Oh, it must have kept going. No, it's not gonna make another one. What am I looking to make? What am I looking to make? I totally forgot already. Something that takes bio. Oh, yeah. We're trying to make this thing. So now I've got that. I need T2 fertilizer, which I thought I saw. Was there another one? There's a tier 1. I thought there was another tier 2 fertilizer somewhere, but... I need a tree bark. Hi, what do I need to make tier 2? Oh, my mother of Drax. Squash. All right. All right, we just need one. Let's just need to keep, we're trying to keep our inventory management, right? Yeah. Tier 2, so algae, nitrogen, we need 1 squash. Which I, in all my wisdom, I think squash is in the end, right? Yeah, all right. Can we do it now? This, and this, and tier 2. Come on, let there be algae on this side. Hooray. All right. Oh, wow, we got everything. So let's make 27 wrong turns. This time I'll go the wrong way out the back door. I knew I wanted to do that. I wanted to get some water. I could have taken the teleporter. What are they filling? Oh, all of the food maybe just harvested? Mushroom seeds. See, it's like pulling a mushroom seed into the farm. Hi, how about another one of these guys? 110 Terra tokens. Perfecto. It's coming back. It's coming back. What does that take us up to? 290? Yeah, I mean, like, it's not necessarily made for me at this moment, right? Because I don't know. Well, maybe not, right? Like, probably most people didn't like do the lazy automation that I did and actually have it automated. So they're just like, oh, I'll just have it feed in all of these rods and just have it constantly pushing off. I guess let's do that. Let's make a quick automation after we fill this one. So how are the greens worth more than the other two? Mega? Happy Wednesday. How the heck are you? Yeah, I changed at the last minute because Planet Crafter, which we've played a lot on stream, has a new update, and I wanted to give it a shot today. I wanted to see it. So that's what we're doing. Well, so is it 5x5? 5x5. So it's 25 slots? Yeah. Good luck, Rocket. Do. Yeah, so we were not destroying cobalt for some reason, but we're supplying it. So what's going on with these? What's going on with my smashers? Station 1, please. They should be just full of cobalt. Demand cobalt. Demand cobalt. What are my drones doing? Guys, let's get this cobalt mixed out, huh? Maybe no. I don't know. Love Planet Crafter, but I think I'm a couple updates behind. Should go back to it. Mega, the last update was wonderful. And this update adds like a whole nother level with this. They added a trading post. I don't know if you want to see this or not, if you don't want spoilers. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. They added a trading post that's adding like an in-game currency. And so what it's doing is it's making you take everything that you're building on the planet and then selling it for tokens, which you can use to buy other really cool things to build. So it's another layer of another carrot to get once you've kind of started the terraforming process. I'm in the end game. We played probably most of March, I think, this game on stream. And I had played 2 times before this, so I also love this game. I think it is. There aren't a lot of games that are like that scratch for me. That perfect kind of like it gives Drax sort of everything he needs, right? Like there's a good progression, but you don't have to progress if you don't want to. You progress at your own speed. It's open world, so you can build anywhere you want to. There's no wrong way of doing it, which I love. And then it's space, it's terraforming. Yeah, it's so good. And I've always loved the graphic style. And there's something so gratifying about going from that barren planet with no water to this, right? So, yeah, very good. Okay, so this container's supplying. Oh, so. Remember, I was pulling all of this out of here and putting it in here and having the drones take it to the main base. But now we can skip this step, right? We should be able to tell these guys, hello. Maybe I'm like stuck underwater here. Can we? Hi. I thought we could tell these guys to supply and demand now. Oh, we can. This is a water generator. It's already doing it. That feeling when you first go from orange everything to blue skies was amazing. Beard, couldn't agree more. I'm at 3 bags. Uh-oh. Of what? Of donations? Molly's we're going through, we're getting ready to move, so we're donating all of our, the clothes that we don't wear, and you do that purge. The purge. All right, so supposedly you're supposed to be able to automate this, but I don't. Maybe it's just the tier 2 ones can be automated. Is this a tier 2 algae thing? I don't know. I could have sworn I read that in the patch notes. Algae can now be harvested when reaching 50% growth or more. New biome, big change appears. Drones can now collect algae, vegetables, and wheat. Just set a demand from those items. No need to supply them. Okay, that's helpful, Drax. So we just need to... We need to go tell a bin, start picking up algae. Right? I feel like there's bins in here. There are. And they're already full. Oh, because it's already demanding it. So it's already working. Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm going to take a quick AFK and stand up, run some ads, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Get up, stand up, stretch it out.
Time to make the donuts.